Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode. Today we'll be taking a look at Hurricane Zeta as it crosses Mexico and enters the Gulf Coast. And we'll take a look at a new winter storm that could affect the Northeast on Halloween. As we continue here, you can see Tropical Storm Zeta come into the picture. It quickly re-strengthens into a tropical storm and it intensifies into a hurricane. It affects Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi area, all in the southeast, and it combines with the winter storm that we just had in Texas, causing rain and snow. As we continue here, the storm moves just south of Long Island into New Jersey, causing heavy rain as it goes. But, as you can see here, the storm starts to interact with the cold air, and as shown by the GFS, you have this band of heavy snow that starts to form. Due to the cold air, this storm starts to expand in size, and as it does that, the cold air makes more snow, even all the way down to the coast this time. This could cause some power outages due to the heavy wet snow. As shown by the GFS here, this is all the way getting down to coastal Connecticut, maybe the north shore of Long Island, depending how cold it is. As we continue, the storm finally moves out, and then another cold front decides to come in by the start of November. If we take a look at the CMC model, also known as the Canadian, we see it looks similar. It makes landfall in Louisiana, starts to expand and interact with the cold air, and starts to move away. And another cold air comes. If we take a look at the European here, as shown by pivotal weather, you can see it almost has the same thing. Just getting over with the ice storm in Texas. It has a storm coming into Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama area as a nice, strong Category 1. Interacts with the cold air and actually shows snow, if you can see here. Snow all the way down into Long Island. This must be really cold for this to happen. Do I think this will happen? As of right now, no. There is not enough cold air for this to happen. If we go down deeper into the U.S., into the Northeast, you can see it shows a low just south of Long Island. Excuse me here. Just south of Long Island. And right on Nantucket. This rain and snow line is already far south for how close the storm is to the Long Island and Nantucket. You see at the back edge when the cold air is just at the 32-degree mark. It has snow for Long Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and possibly even down into New Jersey. The total accumulation of snow shows, which is crazy for Long Island, almost 2 inches, which I do not believe that. If anything, you will get a coating to maybe a trace. But up in the Northeast, you get to interact with the snow and cold air longer, which you could get up to parts of the area a foot. You gotta take in mind that the ground is gonna be wet, so you gotta take off like 3 inches. So 11 inches right here, take off 3. It won't be 11 inches, I'll tell you that. Same here, take off 3 inches there, you'll have 6 inches, because it's all warm, the ground. If we go back to the other models here, and we take a look at the total snowfall forecast, it shows, if I could get this to load, not that much snow. This latest GFS run doesn't have snow getting down to the coastal areas like the European does. It has some pockets of heavy snow, but nothing too crazy. 1 to 5 inches is the range on the GFS. If we take a look at this Canadian model, it shows the same thing. The snow getting a little closer to the coast, but it has heavier snow up in the upstate areas. The Icon has almost a similar look to the European. Heavy snow in New Hampshire, Maine area. Massachusetts gets in the snow in upstate area. All in all, it's going to get really cold after this storm. As we take a look at the GFS, the storm tracks down some Arctic air, which the lows on the coast could get down into the 20s. It depends how far and close the storm gets. Quickly, as soon as that cold front moves out of the way, another one comes in. Then, who knows what will happen there after that. We take a look at the climate. It also shows it getting cold. Really below average in Texas and the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Next week, about average. And then it's the far range. We won't know until we see it. I hope everybody has a great Halloween and stay safe. Enjoy.